Pardon me, Jiro. It will have to be another time. The first-year assembly is about to hold an emergency meeting, Momo explained as she began to walk off. Wait, can we still do it later? I don't mind waiting, you know? Kyoko desperately reached out to the class president. I'm not entirely sure how long this will take. Rescheduling may be the best option. She didn't want to leave her friend hanging, but this trip would have to wait. Yaoyorozu was about to leave the dorm when Ochako entered through the door.
Momo?
The Electromaster let out as she saw the girl in front of her. Momo seemed in a hurry. Perfect timing, Ochako. What if you go with her, Jiro? With her? You serious? Kyoko immediately shouted.
Go where?
Uraka asked, a bit confused at the sudden outburst by the musical prodigy near her. Momo Yaoyorozu got behind earphone jack and placed her hands on her shoulders. She then spoke. You see, I had promised to go to the mall with Jiro, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I won't be able to do so.
And you want me to go in your place, right? Sure, I don't mind.
With a smile, Ochako responded. This crept Jiro a bit, and she turned to face Momo. But her smile was even more gentle than the Sparky girl's. Redness soon consumed her very face. All right, I guess this is fine. You owe me, though. Still want to go with you sometime, the flustered Kyoko exclaimed. I know. Next time we will. And after a head pat, the class president took off. Earphone Jack had remained quiet throughout the entire trip to the shopping mall. Now that they were there, Nailgun decided to break the ice.
So, what are we here for? Anything in mind? Are we on a mission?
The chestnut-colored-haired girl continued, trying to see if anything would make Jiro talk. Without her, this whole trip is meaningless, Kyoko muttered under her breath.
I'm sorry, but I didn't hear you. Could you speak up?
You lead the way. I'm still thinking, she responded, a bit uninterested. Jiro suddenly yelped as Uraka grabbed her hand.
And let's get going. There's no time to waste.
The duo had first stopped an electronics store where Ochako dared Kyoko to test out a brand new guitar in stock. At first, she was hesitant, but with enough pushing, Jiro finally gave in and went all out. By the end, Nailgun was left speechless. The way her classmate had played that guitar left her astonished.
Holy shit, Jiro, that was amazing!
You think so? I was just warming up. A bit embarrassed, the earphone girl admitted.
I'll buy you that guitar. You need to show everyone what you can do.
Everyone?
Yep, the whole class needs to witness your talent. Girl, you're gonna cause an electric fire. Their very minds will be fried.
No. That's not necessary. The words were struggling to come out from the cherry-faced teen.
It sure is. Consider it a gift.
And without another word, our Electromaster bought the guitar, and Jiro signed for it to be delivered to her house later. A few store visits later, they became hungry, so they went to the food court. None of the small fast food joints satisfied Ochako at all, so she picked a restaurant instead. Los Solos? I can't afford this, Uraka. Sweat drops had spawned after seeing the electric girl's pick.
It's my treat, so let's chow down.
Okay. Is she rich like Momo? Earphone Jack wondered before getting her arm grabbed. She couldn't run away now. Ochako was trying her best to make this a pleasant experience for her classmate. She knew the feeling of being told maybe next time very well, and she knew even more how it hurt. Uraka knew that it hadn't been done out of malice in this case, but the feeling still should be similar enough, and because of that, she tried her best to help Kyoko feel better. What Nailgun didn't realize yet was that she was being too clingy at the moment. Both girls had finally gotten their dishes, and they had dug in. Their hunger had been that extreme. Hey, Uraka, can I ask you something?
Sure, what is it?
Back during the sports festival, when Jen was taken, what you did, was it necessary?
Yeah, it was. If someone does anything to those I care about, I will not hesitate.
Ochako answered and continued eating. I see. So if I were to put your sister in danger, you would end me as well.
Of course not!
Uraka had slightly raised her voice, but then she lowered it.
I would never hurt any of you. You're one of Jinsani's friends, and well, I wish that someday we too could become friends as well.
She admitted, a bit on the shy side now. Friends? You want to be my friend? Jiro was left stunned by this revelation.
Yeah, I know that I've avoided most of the class or tried to seem distant throughout the year. I regret that. It hurts. So I want to get to know you all better if I can. Even if we never become friends, I still want to try. I don't want to be feared. I want to be able to be more like Jinsani.
Kyoka placed her hand on top of Ochako's and smiled before saying, "It's a start. I'll root for you." A tear escaped our Electromaster, but she wiped it away before it could be seen.
Thanks. It means a lot.
Minutes later, the desserts arrived, and both girls were enjoying them. "You know what? I've been wondering, is there a thing going on between you and Bakugo?"
As if. He's just obsessed with beating me. He's desperately trying to restore his pride after so many losses. He's been rather quiet all summer, though, so that's a plus.
Knowing him, he's training non-stop to close the gap.
Not like it will help him. He's too weak to ever compete against me.
Both laughed for a bit, and then Uraraka asked,
How about you, eh? You and Denki definitely have something cooking in there.
With a smug face, Ochako awaited an answer. "Ugh, pass." With utter disgust, Kyoka replied,
I see. You do like someone from her class, though, right? I can tell.
"I do not." A bit flustered she became as she said this.
It's adorable how hard you try to hide it. Your face chooses to betray you. Face it, you're crushing on someone hard.
Shut up. Ochako gave a few head pats to her friend, and Jiro reacted in embarrassment.
There. I'll let you be. It was rather rude for me to do that, so I apologize.
Your apology is only half accepted. If you want the other half, you'll answer my question sincerely.
Go on.
Since you appear to be an expert in all of this, then you must have some experience, which leads me to wonder if you like someone right now.
I don't.
Ochako answered truthfully. Impossible. You must at least have some feelings for Midoriya, right?
He's a very important person to me that I can't deny. He's the only true hero I know, and that's why he holds a place in my heart. However, it's not romantic in any way. I respect him a whole lot, more than most, but that's where it stops.
I see.
Look, I'm not ready for a relationship. I have many things to sort out before I can even begin to think of starting something with someone. It's complicated.
I get it. I'm sorry for pushing you. I shouldn't have gone so far.
It's fine. It's the first time I put into words, so thanks. I needed that.
A while later, they had made it to Cold Topic. And minutes later, they had deviated their path to look at some plushies. If she can create anything she wants, then what can I get her without it feeling unnecessary? Jiro's inner conflict was in full swing as she didn't know which to pick. Ochako placed her hand on her friend's shoulder and spoke while pointing at one.
I think that one should be to Momo's liking.
The fancy frog with a teacup? You sure? Kyoko asked while internally screaming as to how she knew that it was for Yaomomo.
Yeah, if anyone loves tea, it has to be her. Coffee, too, when she's stressed.
Uraraka added. Okay, this one's it then. Thanks. Nailgun smiled and let out a happy,
No problem.
Earphone Jack, in total joy, went over to pay for it while her Electromaster inspected the plushies below her.
I could get her an All Might one, but that would be disgusting. I don't need to give that asshole any more money. What about the boar? He seems like quite the lad. Nah. There's a tiger and dragon combo package. Would she like these? Wait! I could give these to Eraserhead and Takisable. Yoink! Mine! Wait, there's a golden retriever plush. Jen would fucking love that one. We're settled. You three are coming with me.
The mall had been left behind a while back, and they were returning to UA High. This is my stop, Jiro pointed out.
So you're not coming over?
I have some things to prepare, so I'll take my leave.
Okay, see ya.
Later. Kyoko took some steps, but then she turned back to face her new friend. Oh, and thanks for going with me. It was a blast. Hopefully we can go again.
Same. Just tell me when and I'll be there.
They shared one final smile and then continued on their separate paths.
Today was great!
Nailgun internally cheered. She couldn't wait to try it again in the future.